Food, 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 food. I am hungry today. I went on a bike ride this morning and it was a little over 20 miles. And then I had soup for lunch. So I am hungry. Let's get some food. This is meal 3, right? Yeah, chicken, there we go. There's the one on top. Menu 3, chicken noodles and vegetables. Chicken, noodles, I keep saying that weird. Chicken, noodles and vegetables. Oh, actually, I hadn't even noticed this. It says peelable seal on top. There we go. I guess you don't even need a pocket knife. I still don't have a garbage over there. It's still literally just dropping on the floor. See, I'm an expert now. I'm going to get right into here. And it's got another one of these hot beverage bags. Oh, so that's, gotcha. So this is going to have coffee in it. This has got to be for coffee. Yeah, there's another coffee in here. That's cool. So let's look it through here first then. Because it's got the coffee, so it has a hot beverage bag. Got it. They don't expect you to use your canteen for that. I'm just going to use my canteen for that. Should I try it with the bag? I don't care. We got salt, sugar, and 0 calorie sweetener. We got the salt again. We have that same Bill's Brew freeze-dried coffee. We have the same, and I'm not going to be such an idiot this time and not be able to see them. So we got those two. We have our paper towel / toilet paper, whatever that is. And moist towelette. See, it is red. I thought the other one was completely clear. Oh, is this? Oh, that's not vegetable crackers. We just got regular crackers this time. Let's see. We have tropical punch flavored, no fruit juice. That's what we got right here. 0 grams of protein. Very cool. Powdered hot sauce? That sounds great. I love hot sauce. I wonder if it's actually hot or if it says it's hot and it's like, you know, mild. And then we have applesauce with raspberry puree. Another puree. This one feels a lot more liquidy than the last one, than the last puree. Then, of course, we got the peanut butter. Oh no, this is apple jelly. Interesting. And we have peanut butter. Okay, that's really cool. And then we have our, this is got to be the chicken. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start off by getting the heater going. I liked the method that I used last time, so we're just going to stick with that method. Shove that on down in there. You like the new mic, by the way? I stole one of my mom's microphones, and it's the DJI Mic 2. That's not sealed all the way. Somehow that ripped. Huh. Yeah, you can see, I think I can tell that it wasn't actually sealed there. Interesting. Got to get that quality control up, military. They're not gonna do that. Yeah, dude, this thing takes no water at all. And then we're just gonna shove. Okay, well, if that side doesn't want to go in, this side will go in. Yeah, we're gonna get this one going too. Oh man, I was trying to neaten it up and I made it worse, and then it's squirted its part of its contents on me. Phrasing, oh my god. I always feel so stupid shaking these up. Oh, it did drip. Or is that just water? No, it did drip. Dang it. I even folded it over. Yeah, that seal is just not very good on that corner. Okay, we're going to call that shaken up enough, and we're just going to set it to the side for now. Oh, I have paper towels for this. Or toilet paper. Oh, hi, Dashy Dog. Moving around. So we have peanut butter and apple jelly. But we only have crackers. So we have... Oh, I didn't even see the Skittles. Oh my god, there's just an entire bag of Skittles. They feel like they have sort of conjoined into one. So we have peanut butter, we have apple jelly, we have applesauce, we have crackers, fruit juice, and the entree, the plus, you know, coffee and stuff and hot powder. So what I'm thinking is apple jelly and peanut butter on crackers. I think that that's the only possible thing that makes sense. One cracker is going to get peanut butter. The other cracker is going to get the apple jelly. And these crackers are definitely, the other ones were definitely vegetable crackers because these have a very different look. I hope you can see that. These have a very different look to the than the other ones. So they look a lot more like they were made with just like bleached flour. They crack about as well as the other ones though, meaning not very well. They completely don't follow the lines at all. Yeah, well, that one at least broke faster. Yeah, just as crummy though. They crumble real well. And again, this one doesn't make sense to me. Like, they want you to cut it this way. It still does not make sense to me. So I am just going to keep doing it my way. And I can be a little bit more generous with the peanut butter this time because I'm only eating 4 slices with this. I'm gonna die just from choking on the peanut butter. A crumb. See, it's just so crummy. It went like straight down my throat. The crackers are definitely, I actually like the vegetable crackers better so far. These just taste a little bit more bland. The other ones at least had a little bit more flavor to them, you know? Man, I just always run out of peanut butter. Apparently I just like my peanut butter. I mean, I guess I could have told you that. I do like peanut butter, which is why I always rate peanut butter out of peanut butter, meaning good. Now on to the apple jelly. Man, these are low on sodium so far. I should check the other one. The reason I'm looking at the sodium so much is because I'm expecting it to be really high. I'm not like normally that obsessed with checking sodium levels. Especially if you're doing a lot of work in the field. I think having a lot of extra salt is a good thing. That is okay. It looks like honey, so when it started coming out I was like, did they send the wrong thing? What? Okay, that is more than you need. Dude, it's just food. Everybody always made MRE sound like they were going to be like gross or something. It's all just good food. I don't know if I used too much or too little because I think this one has more apple than the rest of them did. Very sticky. I'm going to use the moist towelette this time. You know, I should have, now that I'm backed up a little bit closer to the wall, that second camera angle might actually be a little bit more usable because that first camera angle was a garbo. Man, I must have been hungry. I'm just chowing down on this stuff. That's obviously last. Everybody knows what Skittles taste like. Do I really need to taste test the Skittles? Like, it's just a pack of Skittles. We're gonna try this one. How's this doing? I can't even tell which side is the warm side, so that tells me something isn't activating right. What? I think I got a defective heating pack. Oh, no. Holy cow, that almost burnt me that quickly. It just didn't turn on for some reason. I had to like crush it into it. The first couple just like took off right away. So I was expecting this one to just take right off. But yeah, that wasn't getting warm at all. See, now I'm seeing the hydrogen that it produces. Okay, now that it's actually getting warm, I'm gonna leave that there for a minute and I'm gonna try this fruit punch. Again, I added too much water. I keep adding too much water to these things because it just tastes like watered down fruit punch now. God, I feel like these do take 2 hands to drink because like you need one to make like a funnel and then you need a second to like hold it so it doesn't just collapse under its own weight, slosh it around a little bit. Yeah, they just taste like, you know, fruit juice. Or fruit punch, rather. This one is a low sodium. How much sodium is in this one? 1,000. That's not that bad actually. This whole meal is actually pretty low on sodium. So meal 3, if you don't need a lot of sodium, 60. Yeah, this one's pretty reasonable. Oh yeah. I don't think it got incorporated all the way. So it probably would have tasted better if I had, you know, I can never tell how much shaking these things need to get like all of it dissolved into the water. So I'm just sort of guessing. And so far I've guessed wrong 100% of the time. Maybe not 100, but like too much of the time. I think the first one I did all right on that, but the second one was just impossible to get the right amount of shaking in there. That I don't think was ever going to. Another puree. There's applesauce and raspberry. I'll taste both raspberry and applesauce. This one's a lot, it is a lot more watery than the last puree. It must just because apples and raspberries have more water in them or something. They added sugar to this thing too. So far, this one is my favorite. We'll see how the entree goes, but I like this one a lot. The crackers in 1 were better than the crackers in 3. I wasn't a big fan of the pretzels, and so this one doesn't have anything objectionable at all. It's just like, it could have been a little bit better if they included the vegetable crackers instead of the crackers. Because I was actually, when I saw crackers, the cracker thing, I was like, oh hey, more vegetable crackers. But yeah, flatten that thing out. I am also like really hungry today, so maybe that's changing my ratings on these. Does it need to breathe? I have no clue how these things work because it's not warm again. I still haven't looked up a tutorial on these things, so. And I have a friend who was in the military. I could just ask him like, hey bro, how does this thing do its thing? And he'll go, yo, you're an idiot. He's probably watching this video because I probably sent it to him. Yeah, dude, this thing's barely, it's not even warm anymore. And I didn't like massively overfill it. It's like right on the top fill line. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, I didn't even know if I mentioned this. It says rock or something. It literally just says rock or something. Did I mention that before? Rock. I don't know if that's gonna focus. It says rock or something. It probably didn't focus, did it? This is my rock or something. I guess I'm just gonna eat some Skittles while I wait for that to do its thing. Yeah, some of those things are definitely, it's a bit of a Skittles deformed in here. Skittles deformed. This is what middle schoolers do. They just like crush them together. Do you guys do that? Because I definitely didn't do that. The fact that it was the first thing I thought of, I didn't. It doesn't mean anything. I would make like a pyramid, and then I would pick one as the champion. You know, we only have one green. Green's our champion today. And then there are 2 ways you could do it. You could either go end to end, or you could go like flat to flat, and then you just crush them and see which one. Oh, the green already lost. And then you eat them. And then this is the new champion. And you go again. Oh, he almost died. I'm pretty sure he's gonna lose this time. Yeah, not even a challenge. Am I the only one who did that? You gotta have fun with your food sometimes, you know? Did I already talk about the battery? So I have these in the camera battery. In the camera I have 5 different batteries. I have 4 aftermarket batteries and 1 OEM battery. And the OEM battery has always been way better than the aftermarket batteries. I went back to the OEM battery for this video because the other ones have been terrible, and I wanted to see if it was just my imagination that the OEM battery was just so much better than the aftermarkets. Now granted, the batteries are like 8 years old now. This one has more cycles on it than those though. Like all of those, probably less than a quarter the number of cycles this one has, just because I use the OEM battery so much more. But we'll see after I record this video. We're already at 30 minutes, holy cow, how does time fly so fast? We'll see how much battery this has at the end and see if it's actually that much better. I'm gonna massage it a little bit. make sure the chicken has its best opportunity to get warm. Because I can hear the, let's see if you can. I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a little like snap, crackle, pop kind of a sound going on. And that usually means that it's working. And it wasn't doing that when I first put it in. So I don't know the other ones worked. Did they work all right? I don't actually know if they worked all the way. Maybe I've just been doing it wrong the whole time. Scratch that. I've definitely been doing it wrong this whole time. This isn't a tutorial. I'm just an idiot who's trying to taste test some MREs. Not a professional. Was never in the military. Here's my rock or something. I didn't even talk about my, I barely talked about the bike ride. Let me pull up the stats for it. Yes, I keep stats. If you don't keep stats, did you even do it? It was 20.15 miles. It took me an hour, 31 minutes, 44 seconds. Our average speed was 13.1 miles an hour. Average heartbeat was 135. Total ascent is 0.83 miles. Elevation gain was 654 feet. Yeah, I spent most of my time in aerobic or anaerobic. Looks like it's slightly more in aerobic. Yeah, the first 5 miles was done at 14.6. Second was 12.9. Third was 12.5. Fourth was 12.9, and then the last was only 0.15 miles, but that was 9.7 miles an hour. So actually I did pretty well on that one. I'm not going to show you that because it has a map with, like, you know, my location on it. And for obvious reasons, I'm not going to post that part. You know, it's not hot, but I want to eat, so I'm going to call that hot enough. Apparently this turns it off. Off you go, apparently. You know, it's pretty decently warm throughout, so I'm going to say that did, after figuring out how it actually works, I think I did a decent job on that one. I keep doing this. I keep not opening the spoon first. Luckily I have teeth. Oh yeah, that just looks like chicken noodle soup without the soup. Actually, some of that looks like tuna fish, just because it's so stringy. Let's get the hot powder out. You know, I'm gonna have it one bite without it, and then I'll add it in. How's that? It just tastes like chicken noodle. Okay. Ooh, it smells pretty warm. It smells kind of like feet. Which, like, I think a lot of chilies or hot sauces, hot powder stuff, kind of tastes like feet. Maybe I'm just stupid. Don't comment on that. I want to make sure I get the hot sauce nice and incorporated in. Ooh, the hot sauce is actually kind of has some heat to it. I actually wasn't expecting it to be as hot as that. Nice. I know some people who would be like, oh my god, this is too hot after putting that in. I love heat though, so I would put Tabasco in on top of this. Oh, my cute puppy dog is taking a nap next to me. He's like, Dad, why do you keep doing these weird things when I need to sleep? The people want to know what I think on MREs. How much protein? It's chicken, so I imagine it's pretty good. 20 grams of protein. 7 in the peanut butter. Apple jelly was 0. The apple squeeze was probably like 1, 0. And the crackers are 0. So this one, as far as taste goes, this is probably the best one yet. Just because everything was pretty solid on this one. And who can say no to Skittles? You get to taste the rainbow. So the applesauce puree was definitely a 10 out of 10. That was really good. The crackers by themselves, the crackers with the peanut butter and the apple jelly. I'm going to say crackers with peanut butter. I mean, it's crackers and peanut butter. You can't really go wrong with that. I like that kind of thing, so I'm going to say it is going to score higher. I'm going to say it's like a, I don't know, what do you expect from crackers and peanut butter? Am I grading on a curve? Am I grading, how do I grade these? I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. For crackers and peanut butter, it's crackers and peanut butter. It's good. I don't know what kind of scale you want me to grade that on. The jelly was also pretty good. I don't know. This is a good meal. I'm also hungry. Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to rate? It tasted like apple jelly. I have no complaints at all with either any of that. This was great. This was amazing. I'm leaving that in just for you, Mom. She commented on my first one. Did you leave that burp in? Yes, I did. So that was good. This was really good. A hot sauce is probably skewing my results because I like hot sauce. And you get Skittles and coffee. This one just makes a lot of sense. I'm going to rate this one. The one thing I will say is it's a little low on protein. So we only have like 27 grams of protein, unless the crackers had protein, which I don't think they do. 4 grams. Oh, wow. 4 grams of protein in those. That's pretty good. So 31 grams of protein altogether. That's like a good protein shake with milk. Because that's about 32. That's about 32 grams of protein. How do I complain about any of this? This was great. Do I score it a 10 out of 10? Because I'm feeling like this is probably a 10 out of 10 kind of meal. Like, what would I improve here? Vegetable crackers, maybe? Maybe. This is probably the best meal yet. Yeah, I'm gonna give it as a meal. So far, I don't think that there's gonna be anything that can top this as far as like everything just tastes good. So I'm gonna rate this one a 10 out of 10. I keep forgetting to record a thumbnail too. No, that's dumb. Yeah, so that's all. I don't even know if I'm gonna go for the 24-hour update. I might as well, I guess. Because like everything here just tasted like regular food. It's not gonna, I haven't had a problem with the other ones. This one, if I have any problems with this one, I'm gonna be really surprised because like this is like just a regular meal. How many, I should probably look up how many calories this is total, just so I know. 940 calories. This one is a little on the low side for calorie intake, especially if you're going to be like working on the move, doing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to say that is going to take this one down a couple notches. Taste, 10 out of 10. Nutrition, it could have a little bit more protein. I like the sodium content of this one because you can always supplement. You can always supplement with more sodium as well. I don't know, this isn't included in anything, so you could add that and get a little bit more salt if you need more salt. Taste, 10 out of 10. Nutrition, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it needs more calories and it needs more protein. 32 grams is not that bad. It could just use more. I should have looked at what the other ones have. Dang it. Yeah, so I'd say overall this was a good MRE. Tomorrow I'm going to be eating menu 4, spaghetti with beef and sauce. Spaghetti with beef and sauce. So thanks for watching. Come in tomorrow and we'll see how the next MRE tastes.